So that's your...
Pokemon, gotta catch them all!
It's gonna turn out Doom Zero.
Yeah, no, it's whatever the opposite.
Oh wait, shit! Is it the Pico 8 remake of Doom?
No, in no way is it.
Because that looks really good. Like that's extremely impressive. Pico 8 is punk as fuck just by existing because it's Pico 8.
I do regret that I have not was not able to trick Goggle Bob into playing fucking Ghosts and Goblins.
Ghosts and Goblins? Goblins and Ghosts? I don't think you need to trick him into playing that. I think you just need to convince him.
Okay. You on the stream now?
Yeah, I'm on the stream. It looks like you got it set up to like stream your Switch, which is
this is definitely a Switch thing.
Yeah. Yeah, you're playing a Pokemon Sword and Shield?
Yeah, and move it over.
Not anymore.
Yes.
Oh, Calico, they just showed this.
They literally just released this, and I'm playing the shit out of it.
It looked like Power Stone, but with cats.
What the fuck?
There was a Nintendo Indie World showcase today.
There was? I missed it.
Yeah. There wasn't that much that I think would have gotten you. Spelunky 1 and 2 are coming to Switch. That might kill you someday.
No. I actually know better than to play Spelunky.
I'm saying if you played it, it might kill you someday.
Yeah. Look, I'm well aware of my weaknesses and what I need to avoid. This is like a drug addict, like knowing to not go to where his heroin dealer hangs out.
Will the heroin dealer have a restraining order?
Yeah.
But, there's a bunch of stuff.
I will say this is one motherfucker of a title screen.
It's just cats just floating through everything. Oh no, wait, the other one was Cat's Power Stone. This is a different
Yeah, that was the fighting game. This is Cat Cafe, which is I have no idea, but this is fascinating.
I am adoring the just anti-gravity cats covering the screen.
Yeah, that was very impressive.
This is the cat version.
All I can think of now is that bit in Always Sunny, where Charlie Day says all calico cats are male, and I don't know enough about cats to disagree to
It's not
confirm or deny.
The most relevant thing that happened in Always Sunny relating to cats is just him shouting that they don't abide by the laws of nature.
I think that's how this game works.
That's what's happening here.
Wait, that was a dog. There was a dog on your screen.
It's a calico dog. Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it.
That is a Dalmatian.
Yeah, that's a Dalmatian.
And that's not a bad thing. I like dogs as well as cats.
Yeah,
I like cats better, but I like them both.
If you do not name yourself something totally ridiculous and borderline offensive, I will be very upset with you.
I mean, my thinking for the evening is we are going to be as sincerely as possible. Oh, this makes perfect sense. We're going to be as sincere as possible playing this cat game.
Fair enough.
Being sincere as possible playing a cat game is going to be unhappy.
That's not necessarily true. I don't dislike cats. I just dislike the cat that lives in my neighborhood and leaves dead things on my house as a offering of peace. And I'm like, that doesn't work for humans, you asshole.
Listen, if it was 10,000 years ago, it would work for humans.
Sure, I suppose, but leaving a dead bird on my doorstep, that doesn't make me happy. That makes me sad.
Listen, that bird was asking for it.
That bird did nothing wrong.
That bird did many things wrong. Not the least of which get in the way of that cat.
Okay, we're gonna go full McElroy here and have a character creator start.
Oh shit!
I've never seen a McElroy do anything, so I don't know what that is.
What the heck is a cinch?
Cinch. A cinch. A cinch is when your pants are too tight and they hurt your balls.
Oh, I fucking hate that. Don't do that to me.
Assuming you have balls. And that guy's onesie is awful tight, so I'm assuming it's gonna hurt him a lot.
Completely destroyed. All of these sliders should be at opposite ends from each other. It should just be a misshapen human.
Misshapen human. Okay, so it makes more sense as it goes. I still don't know what a cinch is. Wait, nose 1, 2, 3.
I assume they're nose width and length and bridge.
No. You would think that, but no. Nose 1 is your normal nose. Nose 2 is the secret nose, and nose 3 is the forbidden nose.
How many noses can we have?
3. The normal nose, the secret nose, and the forbidden nose. I just listed them for you, dude. I'm not sure why this is a question.
B put himself in extreme danger by referencing the forbidden nose.
Hey, you know, I gotta be me. I can't cower it out. I can't be a coward. I have to speak about the forbidden nose.
I'm really enjoying the screensaver going on today.
This is very, like, soothing so far.
I can't hear the music, but I assume that it's an equal mix of, like, those CDs that are just badly auto-tuned cats meowing, and
I, on the other hand, am providing my own music, which is currently Rancid Troublemaker.
Jingle Cats is incredible because there's a Jingle Cats PS1 game.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
So-
baby. Beat did not hear the terrible revelation I just gave Gogglebub.
I couldn't because I was too busy listening to Troublemaker.
When was that
Well,
released?
This Troublemaker busting out of the station. You've been refused by creation.
What were you asking, Gogglebub?
When was that released?
Probably late 90s.
I'm going to have to look into that.
It has an exclusive Jingle Cats song.
An exclusive.
It's a Jingle Cats cover of Smoke on the Water.
Are you goddamn kidding me?
No, I am not. It's on YouTube. Incredible.
Okay, so you
I'm
can.
gonna put
do
what I'm
hard
currently
eyes.
listening to into the Twitch chat because I care. That
Oh, thank you.
is quite the abomination you have created.
Okay, so
What's with her face?
the game's proper name is Jingle Cats Love Hara Daisakusen no Maki. And it was released in July of 1998, as you would expect.
Did something just happen?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, that happened.
I base.
What's an eye base?
Nope, not gonna worry about that. Gonna just move on and look at the hair.
You mostly just made a fairly wide boy. I was hoping for someone that looked like, you know, malnourished in very specific sections of the body, but I'm not
We
sure
can go
how
back to malnourished. I mean,
Let's not.
Alright. Seems like a long-haired kind of game. Give me a hair color.
Purple.
Excellent choice. Like a
Good
fusion.
hair color.
I feel like I like a lot of these hair options. Aw.
Okay, I'm back.
We're still designing our dog street. I like this. This is some good full hair.
Nice.
Wait, do I not get close yet?
My goodness, there are a lot of customization options here.
Yeah, no, I'm liking this so far. I guess we earn our clothing or something.
That's fair.
Either
That's
that
what collecting all the cats is for.
I gotta say, like, if I was, you know, your creative character, I would not be thrilled if my first and only option was a onesie.
I mean, you know, you just
Like,
go.
I look at this like wrestling singlet and go, can I get like a second option? Like, can I just get like some pants and a shirt? I don't even care like how good they are. Just, you know, something, anything. Come on, man.
Looks like there's bird people.
It looked like those people were like worshiping at the altar of
Cat.
I was gonna say garden because they were in a garden.
No,
It's
not
actually
cat.
cat.
This is obviously going to be a cat-based world.
This is a cat-based world. This is a world where cat is literally the only thing.
The world where cat is law.
Cat is law.
they make little like Animal Crossing sounds.
If you were an Animal Crossing villager, what would your sound be? Okay, go Bob, what's yours? I would be.
That does sound fitting.
Yeah.
It's one of the most pastel-looking games I've ever seen.
This is definitely one of those games that, like, when described, it would be described by, like, a 6'3" tall man wearing, like, a leather jacket with, like, a handlebar mustache, who would be like, "Oh yeah, man, we got fucking sparkles."
Yeah, I was about to say, I like the, like, sparkly shoes or, stockings. I don't know words.
I appreciate unironic commitment to this kind of, aesthetic. I feel like a lot of times I see games that use it as a joke.
It's one of those.
Accidentally.
It's one of those things that games like it's one of those things that like cowardly games will use as a joke, and like sincere and like non-cowardly games, brave games will use like completely straight.
And incidentally, I feel like I created like a accidental like Dr. Slump character here.
I mean, yeah, no, I could see that.
Yeah,
I
I'm sure
this
walk
guy.
around Dr. Slump.
I could see this guy.
I think
Just.
Faye? I don't
I'm
go with
gonna
Faye.
go with yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's up to you, so you get to say
I can see this non-binary individual being in a Akira Toriyama gag manga from 1984.
If it was an Akira Toriyama gag manga, it would probably be very offensive in that context, but we'll just assume this is a better world.
Yeah, we'll
it's a
assume it's a better world.
2020, like, slightly more woke Akira Toriyama.
A slightly more woke Akira Toriyama.
Dream the impossible dream.
They were telling me about this guy in okay, so Raider Doc Jones was telling me about this guy in fucking Violence Jack.
Oh, Lord.
whose whole deal was that he was like this weird nebbish guy who, once he drank a single shot of alcohol, would become basically a Terminator. And like they were describing this to me, and I said, "Dude, that's like what Akira Toriyama would put into a gag manga. Only like instead of it being a shot of alcohol that transforms him, it would be like a raisinette or something like that."
It would just be some random object. Like,
yeah, it would be like a plum or something. In fact, I think that actually is a Dragon Ball, like a guy who eats a plum and becomes a badass.
I mean,
Dragon Ball already had the character who, like, every time she
every time she sneezed, she became a machine gun toting, super badass.
Press Y to pick up cat.
Yeah, I'm liking the controls.
Do not pick up a cat like this, but
pick up the cat. I love how like you wave back and forth, but the cat.
Free!
Be free!
And just toss it away. Okay.
Freedom of cat.
Let the cat decide. Is that actually a cat person?
Yes, it is. That's definitely a cat girl. There's no way to describe what I'm seeing, what Kive is, other than cat girl.
Cute, spooky, or rad?
Rad. Radical. Radness. If you do not pick rad, I will literally hunt you down.
Rad does make sense. Welcome to Dog Street.
And I'm aware of it, like I am a skeleton man, so spooky should be the option, but rad is always the better option.
I'm still thinking about every time that I remember the most disappointing thing I've ever learned while learning about programming, which was that there was a function I was looking at that was called rad. And it was
why did you become a carpet square?
Why not? Have you never sought to be a carpet square?
I have not. I can honestly say I have not.
I assume this is for, like, house rearranging.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put down my carpet square, but I don't know if I'm doing something wrong.
How do I carpet?
You gotta rotate it left and rotate it right.
It's a square!
Yeah, so you can have it diagonal. You can have a diagonal carpet square.
Shake it to the right, shake it to the left.
This is your left, that's your left. This is your right, that's your right. This is your left, that's your left. This is your right, you're gonna die.
Hey, you got it right. I love the amount of like puppet-based television the Aquateens watch.
This is amazing.
Don't watch
100 kisses from the angels on my tummy. 100 bumblebees needed to make honey. 900 wiggles like I'm a little bunny. 100 years in a century. 100 lies that you said to me. 100 sins leave you dead within. 100 nails that pierce your skin.
But I was also now I'm just thinking of don't watch this. This is bowling. There has to be a place that will accept this carpet square.
Yeah, like I'm pressing literally every button.
I don't think you get to like carpet square in your house yet.
Put furniture in the cafe, and like if I hit the furniture button, it says cafe. It's carpet. Wait, what?
I assume that the button is like a toggle between the two.
Yeah, like I assume there's something that's like not a carpet square.
Just looking at what things. Furniture set rad. Okay. So like maybe if I use furniture in a different place. Nope, just turn it into a carpet square. I need a fact out how to put carpets.
Whoa, I'm googling.
No, this game didn't come out today, so.
Yeah, it's gonna be trouble.
How do I place furniture? Put furniture in the cafe.
Noted grown adults trying to work this out. I think we might be bad at games.
Okay, so I can't furniture while outside. I can only mount.
Okay, so
Raises more questions.
So this was important. I was trying to find appropriate. For some reason, the idea of decorating this house, it reminded me very powerfully of Bitch Please 2, featuring Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Nate Dogg, Exhibit, and Eminem. Of course, it's Eminem's song. Of course, he's on it.
As you do.
I cannot justify or explain this. It's just there.
Wait. Okay. Oh, I can change my character's noses at any time. That's cool. Okay, animals now. Sounds fun. Okay.
Zeph, the game's name is Calico.
Animals.
Yep.
Oh, the map is like a big star. That's cute. Okay, so put this on in. Wait, maybe I didn't press. No.
I can play the so well.
Where does carpet go? Wait,
What are carpets?
Maybe I'm supposed to hold it down? Wait, maybe I can talk to her and she'll tell me.
Yeah, have you considered asking?
Going up, see, there we go. Alright, go right into water.
Future of video game players. Asking questions.
Okay, here we go. Apparently, like, I can open things. There we go.
Oh, this is how it works. Sofa. I wish for the power of the red sofa.
Like, have it facing the window, that sounds good.
Zap, it's some kind of indie game. We aren't far enough in to say whether it's Animal Crossing.
They make Animal Crossing noises, which is important.
That is true. However, more Calico cats than Animal Crossing. I'm willing to put that up there.
You're gonna go ahead and guess that is accurate. And also the song's kind of nice. Put a nice little cable here. There we go. Okay.
You're gonna need tables if you have like a cafe.
Yeah, no, I have a nice little. Since I only have limited furniture, I just have a nice little.
Why is your table broken in half?
It's radical. What don't you understand about that?
I don't think that's very radical. I think that's just gonna fall apart.
It's an expandable table.
Oh, okay, never mind. It's radical.
getting table expansion packs.
Okay, I am going to pick up Calico.
Go steal that cat.
You can steal that cat.
Go to the cafe.
My cat now.
We're kind of at the cafe, so I mean, can cats even follow commands?
They can. They often don't, but they're capable of it.
Okay.
I mean, they're cats. They're not gonna follow instructions.
My little
Some of them.
dog street is wandering off into the forest. I just have the most bizarre run animation. I'm not sure if I love this or hate
Oh,
it.
they're really booking it.
Woo! Looking for cats!
I just love how pink all these trees are.
Looking for cats!
There's gotta be cats in the woods. That's where they live.
Animals, where are you?
I think you're about to get attacked by slimes.
I'm venturing into the snow in my onesie. That's not gonna end well.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah, no, you've left and reached Snow World.
Is this a dog or a cat? That doesn't matter.
Take
It's
it.
a free
yours.
animal. It's yours.
It's yours.
Look, that. It's a go-to cafe.
Please, just do it. Go to the cafe.
Yeah, that's definitely a dog.
It's a calico dog.
Well,
Something that happens a lot. The dogs just decided to take a nap instead.
Look, dogs are just cats, but better.
strong
They're
disagree.
different. They're different.
I've always liked cats because they kind of have an attitude where they can kind of take or leave this whole humanity thing, and I respect that.
I've always appreciated the cats that I have because they've always been deeply affectionate, but also, you know, sometimes they're just like, let me alone for a bit.
Okay, I see an animal.
I gotta say, that's a really weird swimming animation.
Listen, at some point you decide that water doesn't matter to you. Just move
I
through.
suppose so. Is that a crow? Can you get a calico crow?
A calico?
A calico.
The Calico. Go to
This
the
is now-
cafe.
This is now you getting your
Go
falcon
to the
ring there,
cafe.
bitch.
Wow, this animation is something else.
I'm loving it. It's like they could have just gone with something basic walking animation, but this is just whatever is happening here.
This is way better.
This is way better.
She's just excitedly looking for cats. Which we've
She
only
is so
found
hyped.
one cat so far.
She's only found one cat, but she's found a dog and a bird, and she decided that they are both cats.
Also, they're going up a mountain.
Her entire this individual's entire mentality is if it walks out on the earth and is smaller than a human, it must be a cat.
I can also like. I mean, the animations on it is kind of weird, but I feel like what we're doing is twirling around the crow like an electric guitar in a ZZ Top video.
Oh, hell
Exactly
yeah.
like that.
Woo!
You know the reverse windmill, the most powerful guitar move.
I just realized there's a button for store animal. Oh yeah. Nope. This
Did
is
you just
game.
put the animal in your inventory?
This is the game of the year here.
Did you just Pokeball that? Oh shoot, it's on your head now.
Woo!
You're gonna cave story this, okay?
Apparently we only play games about stacking things on your head.
I mean, why wouldn't we?
This did not work out like I expected.
Hey, can you glide with the crow on your head?
Nope.
I bet you can.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh no! Okay.
but it didn't matter, you're fine.
I was about to say, luckily you don't take fall damage.
I don't think it's possible to take damage. That feels antithetical to the move this is putting forward.
Yeah. Oh right. Oh shoot! I just realized what I want to stream next week because I was gonna stream last week, but I was hanging out with my wife and forgot to stream, so I didn't stream last week.
But next time.
Next time I want to stream Proteus. Is that okay with you, Bob?
Oh, that's a good call.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, I haven't done Proteus in a while. Proteus is really good.
Like 5 years at this stage?
Yeah, seriously. So it's worth revisiting, I think, because
Yeah.
it's a very beautiful game, and I like it a lot.
Also, I'm forcibly thinking of the fucking drill tweet. I call every four-legged animal I see a dog, and I'm correct more often than not, so I would stop.
See, I was thinking at the time, I replied to Stephen Molyneux, noted white supremacist, I told him that real horses are that real dogs are horses because horses are bigger than dogs. Because he was trying to say that real racism was for white people.
Wow.
Yeah, it was very gross what he was trying to do.
I can't believe that a noted white supremacist would make a claim like that.
Yeah, I don't think he actually considers himself a white supremacist, but he's a fucking white supremacist.
He can consider himself whatever he wants. That won't change who he is.
It blows my mind to this day that like when somebody does a racist thing, what news people will do is say, ask them, are you racist? And when they respond no, they say, oh, well, I guess that solves that.
Like, racist is not like one of those things. It's not a part of your identity that you get to say like yes or no on. It's like,
yeah, exactly.
You can say like there are some things that only you can know, things like your gender, things like that. But like racism is what you do.
Yeah, racist is what you do. If you do racist shit, bad news, you're a racist.
Yeah, well, fun fact, we just dealt with 4 years that prove that nobody understands that concept.
I know, it's
that you
upsetting.
Frank for some reason?
Yes, this is how you cook.
Is that own?
This game is adorable and I'm here for it.
Are you making a cake by just dumping the bag of sugar in?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Butter cake time, baby.
Also, the crow shrunk with me. Oh, it turns out.
Yeah, well, it wants to help you.
The crow is a helpful crow. It's a good crow.
It's T-posing it. Oh.
This crow is establishing dominance. Oh shit, you made the cake!
That cake has been cut. It's now Zeph, we've become tiny. Oh man, I'm really appreciating the heart-shaped burners.
Yeah, those are great.
But
this game,
why would you need it?
This game knows what it's doing, and what it's doing is being the most adorable game of all time.
It has committed itself to its aesthetics, so to not do it would be a failure.
Yeah.
Where's the tray? Does anybody see the tray? I'm supposed to put something in the tray.
I do not see a tray.
I don't know, that looked like a tray that it came out of.
That isn't a tray, that's a slab. I thought I saw a tray on the other side of the oven.
I just appreciate
Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh, there's a big arrow, yeah.
Yeah, there's a big arrow pointing to it.
I usually miss those kind of things.
Can I just say how much I appreciate the statement, that isn't a tray, that's a slab?
It was a slab. It wasn't a tray.
Those are the same thing.
They are not the same thing.
Oh look, my bird friend and my cat friend made it into the cafe, but I have no idea what happened to my dog friend.
Well, the dog friend does...
He was bored.
Okay, it's like this.
Oh wait, the dog friend was upstairs. There he is.
It's like this, Goggle Bob, okay? Cats break the law because they know they can get away with it. Dogs break the law because they do not respect our corrupt systems.
Breaking the dog, breaking the dog.
So your dog, when it doesn't show up, it's breaking the law because it does not respect your corrupt rules. When the cats don't show up, that's just because they know they can get away with it.
Can I just say how much I appreciate like your character's constant wiggling?
Yes.
Yeah,
There's no reason to stop doing that. Holy shit! Look at
I would
this.
like them to stop doing that though.
No, this own.
Look, I'm just saying,
man, watching that bird just walk upstairs.
Yes.
Which in those days was known as a walking bird.
Walker bird. Oh, I'm so proud of you. You're a natural. Oh, that's awesome.
Natural at cat.
Maybe one of the villagers has an idea to fix one of the blockades. You know, most blockades are weak to getting hit by cars. That's actually,
I love getting hit by cars.
That's actually untrue. Most blockades are strong to being hit by cars. That's why we use them so much.
They're like medium effective.
They're more effective than you'd fear, but less than you'd hope.
Yeah.
Side note, I have no idea how to get this bird off of my head.
Just...
No, you're the same being now.
Look, I'm sure somewhere in the game, like, you know, I'm reminded of this ancient Penny Arcade comic, which is just like a picture of of a controller with all like the command prompts on it.
That was one of my favorites.
Double crouch.
And one of them was like double crouch. One was like uncrouch, repair the XJ49, damage the XJ49.
Yeah. Self-destruct was like 3 buttons off from like.
There was also like there's crouch, and if you held the button, leap. Not crouch, jump, and if you hold the button, leap.
The future of gaming.
Yep.
The future of the past.
I was reading Power Up Comics today, and somebody mentioned Penny Arcade, like in the responses to it. And somebody else responded, Penny Arcade ran so Power Up Comics could fly.
I mean, that's humanity as a whole.
Yeah, but like,
on the shoulders.
it blows my mind that Power Up Comics was literally created on the Penny Arcade forums explicitly to piss off Gabe.
It happened a lot, like, there's a lot of weird things that apparently...
And the thing is, Gabe got pissed off, and Power Up Comics for years was just like the thing people cited as the bad version of Penny Arcade. And now today, Power Up Comics is so many millions of times better than Penny Arcade.
I just like Penny Arcade has such a weird like internet parallel thing going on where there's a lot of things wherein you can kind of point to something that was going on in Penny Arcade and like the internet as a whole was doing it like a year later, and I'm not talking about good things, to be absolutely clear.
Yeah.
But
the reason...
it's weird that it all just came out of like what was just basically like 2 guys doing like.
I mean, they were mostly symptoms rather than anything else.
Yeah, it was mostly follow the leader.
Yeah,
very recently, actually, Gabe and Tycho admitted to basically selling comics or like comic topics in the worst way imaginable.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, what?
Basically, they got outed for selling to companies, but they would do a comic about you if you paid them.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, like, it seems super obvious in retrospect, but, like, you always sort of thought that was the part that they weren't selling, but no, they were, for years.
Oh, we can finally get some clothing.
Half the time you would see a comic on something that never was spoken of again, and it's like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I always think about...
they also did actual sponsored comics.
They did sponsored comics, right? And like they were very very open about like how most of their all their ad space was like stuff that they explicitly like agreed with, and I don't doubt that. But I figure like at some point somebody just said, "Hey, we'll give you like $1 million to do a comic about us," and they were already planning on doing a comic about them, so they said sure. Because
I mean, it always sticks in my mind. How, I mean, I noticed this at the time, and I don't know when it changed or what exactly was the shift there, but I remember their first comic about Halo literally talked about let's pound nails into our dicks. And, like, the next time Halo came up, it was like, this is the best game ever. Let's all talk about it being the best game ever.
Well, in fairness, Halo 2 was pretty badass. I really
a lot of it is also just that, like, the initial zeitgeist at the time that Microsoft entered the game industry was, oh, gross, Microsoft.
Well, yeah, I mean, there was a lot of talk at that time that, like, Microsoft was literally doing it as, like, a loss-leading idea. Like, you know, this was
and I mean, they kind of were,
built to
not
fail.
in the way that you thought. Like, the Xbox project is allowed to continue losing money hand over fist over and over because, like, Microsoft wants people to care about Microsoft as a brand in the unhealthy way that they care about everything else. Yeah. And, like, that's why they buy shit like Minecraft and put it on everything. It's like, no, the point of this wasn't to shore up the Xbox brand. The Xbox brand doesn't matter except it forces you to feel nostalgic fondness for Microsoft that business software doesn't do.
Yeah, like 90%. Microsoft is actually weirdly ahead of the curve in that regard, and that's a weird thing to say because they're fucking Microsoft. But Microsoft has always been very cognizant of the fact that they are not Sony and they are not Nintendo, and as a result, they can just do shit that Sony and Nintendo would never do. Like, Nintendo would never allow Mario onto another company's system. Microsoft would do that shit immediately without question.
I mean, Microsoft is a software manufacturer, not a hardware manufacturer.
Yeah.
They are a software manufacturer that sometimes makes hardware.
And I'd argue that, like, Nintendo's squirreliness about Mario and the like, it kind of comes from a place wherein they did things like Mario is missing and
Mario is missing, Hotel
Mario
Brothers Special.
So they learned that. So the lessons they learned there are lessons that they will hold close to their chest for the rest of their lives and never ever let go of.
Oh my god! Shut up! I found Pudgems, the chonky cat.
Oh, I love him. He's huge.
Pudgems.
I'm glad he has a name already.
Pick him up. Pick him up. You have to pick him up.
Pudgems.
If you don't pick him up, I will be very disappointed in you.
Oh, look at that boy.
Pudgems.
Look at that
absolute unit.
Look at the size of this lad. Absolute unit.
Pudgems.
Pudgems. You did not deserve Pudgems, but
we don't deserve Pudgems. Oh my god, look at him.
But yeah, I mean, I do think that there's also, internally at Microsoft, there's a difference between the things that they consider to be the system sellers and the things that they consider to be something that can promote their brand. Minecraft is something that promotes their brand to children.
Yeah.
Halo exists to sell systems.
Yeah. It's like how they recently bought ZeniMax, which is the owner of Bethesda. But I would not doubt for a second that we absolutely will see Bethesda properties like Doom and fucking Fallout on Switch.
Doom, yes.
PlayStation.
Doom, yes. I think that either their new space RPG or PS6 is going to be Xbox and PC only.
Okay, but if they make more Fallout, I'll bet that will be multi-console.
That's possible. I would expect some of their stuff will be multi-console, but some of it will be helpful. You really should buy an Xbox.
Yeah, they want you to buy an Xbox, but I think that their the mentality is much less. Oh, we can use this to sell Xboxes, and much more. Now we get a cut of all sales of popular series.
Rope them in. But
who's this lady wearing the witch hat? You there? You look like a witch who appreciates a good flower. She's not a witch. I feel cheated.
I mean, she might be a witch. I mean, earlier we were making
food
by
not what she's talking about.
Shrinking down into witches can have other interests.
Can they though? I mean, I'm very much a proponent of killing all wizards. Witches, I have less of an opinion on.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Wizards are always going to be wizards, but witches, they got stuff going on.
Yeah. Wizards, their whole thing is just trapping people in crystals and enslaving skeletons. So fuck them. Witches, though, they could do that, but they're just as likely to not do that. So I gotta I gotta know what they're about before I kill them. Wizards, though, always kill wizards. Never met a wizard that didn't deserve death immediately. Looking at you, Harry Potter.
I mean, immediately. He doesn't even know he's a wizard to start.
And once he found out, what was the first thing he did?
He tormented someone?
He tormented his brother.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trapped him inside of a snake cage with a bunch of snakes.
I hate to go into the lore that was drilled into my brain from age 8 to 19, but that's not accurate.
Disagree.
That is not a choice made cognizantly. That's kind of the point.
Is that what he accidentally visits harm upon him? Is that what you're saying? That there's such murder in his heart that the first thing that happens is...
There's also a broader thing that you're conflating something that happened in a movie versus a thing that happened in a book.
No, he did trap his... he did let the snake out in the book. That happened.
He let the snake out, but by saying trap him, you're thinking of something that happens in the movie.
I suppose, but also... J.K. Rowling, turf extraordinaire, also consulted on the movies, so fuck her and fuck the movies.
I'm just saying you're making some, there's a lot of things that you can point out that are actually awful without making things up.
Oh, no, I'm here to make things up. See, you guys think
I'm
that I
here to
care
make
about,
things
like...
up.
I have strong
shit? I
opinions
don't.
about, like, if something is terrible, don't make up shit about it. Just say what's terrible about it.
Oh, okay, sure. Harry Potter's terrible because its author is a piece of shit.
See, there you go.
That was
Okay,
easy.
see? That was easy. That wasn't hard at all.
Oh, wait, I have a map.
But you shouldn't use the map because you are going to forage your way on your own. You gotta figure this out. You gotta figure this out like
We're gonna
like all on your own.
Oh, the map shows people moving on it. That's cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Like, if you need to find somebody, you can find them with a map.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, Jeannie.
Okay.
Hi, Jeannie. What's up?
Hey.
We're playing the cat game, and I'm talking shit about Harry Potter. Fuck Harry Potter.
Let's talk about something that's more fun than Harry Potter, like this cat game.
Okay, this cat game is pretty cool.
Oh, somehow I took the crow off my head.
Oh.
What? No. The
That crow was your friend.
Crow.
It's okay. I will send the crow to the cafe. And I will get a new friend who has been following me all this time who is named Pudgems.
Can you put Pudgems on your head?
Oh, you should put Pudgems on your head. Do it.
Yes.
Put Pudgems on your head.
Put it on your
Yes. The ultimate in accessory technology.
head. Yeah.
Pudgems!
Pudgems.
Go,
My God, the way
Pudgems.
Pudgems jerks around on your head. Pudgems is having a bad time.
I promise. Uncle Bob was nice to the crow. The crow has been sent home.
I have discovered something different.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That is a big boy.
That's a big boy. Is he stuck?
I guess
Or
he's
is he
stuck.
You need to help him. You
How
look stuck.
do I help this cat?
Gotta like pull it out.
Okay, this is
and
inevitably
you
going
reach
to be
the
a
other
quest.
end. May you communicate with him. This wise and gigantic cat.
Look, all I know is that when you meet a cat that big, you are almost guaranteed to like receive some sort of ancient, possibly cursed knowledge.
I think I may have glitched out on my giant cat.
Maybe a little bit.
Man.
Are you stuck?
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
you're stuck.
Oh, this owns. Spin. Spin.
Spin!
It's Pudgems,
That's
save me!
Spin
Pudgems!
faster! Spin faster, damn you! Faster!
Oh, this is life. This is the future.
Can't tell. There's no fast travel, is there? No way to escape this nightmare?
I'm going to save
That
and
you
quit,
know
and
of.
hopefully it will just put me back at the cafe.
Okay.
I can't imagine it's going to keep your exact position. You'll be fine.
I'm hoping Pudgems will still be with me, though.
I would
Yeah,
really love
Pudgems is
that.
the real question. Imagine having to try to find Pudgems again. Precious
Calico
creature.
2. The quest for Pudgems.
Oh, man.
Zeph said that he's fond of
Mustang.
Microsoft Excel. Zeph, as a professional accountant who's currently looking for a new job, nobody's fond of Microsoft Excel. You just use Microsoft Excel.
I mean, I would also believe that by virtue, but like the thing we were discussing at the time was like inculcating nostalgic love of Microsoft, and by
Nobody
the
has
time you're old enough,
nostalgia for Excel.
that's what I'm saying. Like by the time you're old enough to like, by the time you're old enough to be using Excel for any real purpose, your capacity to become nostalgic has been largely overtaken.
Yeah, because you're an adult. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Pudgems!
you did escape. You don't pick up Pudgems, you screwed up. Like, there's no
it's fine, you're
circumstances.
safe.
Okay, good. Thank God.
Okay. We're back. We're able to move. Pudgems is riding high.
Make it.
Actually, I could almost do the Mary Tyler Moore thing here.
Do you think Pudgems likes to get high?
Pudgems does not need to get high. Pudgems is just living his best life. Like,
Be
all
that
on his
as
own.
it may, I have
Pudgems is
zero
joy.
doubt believing that Pudgems would be like hanging out in a garage at 3 a.m. with like 4 other Pudgems, just getting totally blitzed out of his fucking mind.
Pudgems is a creature. Your problem is assuming that there are other Pudgems.
I was about to
Pudgems
say, how can we live in a world with more than one Pudgems?
Fair enough. As Pudgems is the perfect creation, there is no way anything that Pudgems can do would be like matched by anybody else. So we will say that Pudgems is with friends named, off the top of my head here, Smidgy, McGee, Michelangelo, named after Ninja Turtle, not after the painter, and Larry. And named after Larry the Cable Guy. And they would all be getting high in a garage at 3 a.m.
Wow. I can't believe they'd hang out with Larry the Cable Guy.
It's not the Larry the Cable Guy, it's a cat with a regrettable owner.
Yeah, I regret that honor immediately. We're getting Pudgems debate in the chat.
Wait, Pudgems debate? Are they debating canon?
Pudgems, we're debating Pudgems canon. Genie, I appreciate where you're coming from here, but it is my stance that Pudgems has seen some serious shit and gets high anyways as a way of dealing with it, or as a way of not dealing with it. Depends on which way you want to go with that. Look, I just like the idea of Pudgems smoking a huge blunt and going, nah.
Is this just basically that Garfield comic with the cat with the pipe?
No, it's Pudgems smoking a huge blunt. God, get it right.
I'm just saying, does it look like the Garfield comic where he's smoking a pipe?
Oh, yes, absolutely. But you have to imagine Pudgems just smoking an enormous blunt.
Pudgems does not do anything halfway.
Yeah, just like the most massive blunt.
Back to the cafe.
I can imagine Pudgems hanging out with the cats I mentioned in that thing I mentioned earlier, saying man, these edibles ain't shit. Whoa. That is the Pudgems to me.
Pudgems quickly learns.
Whoa, guys! The crow has taken over the couch.
Oh hell yeah!
we got a fucking crow couch. It's awesome. Crow Couch is only slightly less cool than Crow Cop.
Okay.
Do you have an A Fighter?
Since I have to get another cat for this quest, I'm going to leave Pudgems at the cafe so he's there when I get back.
Okay, good.
Or she, I don't know. Wait, actually...
Pudgems is...
Oh yeah, Pudgems... Look, Pudgems has his own... Oh, you could rename Pudgems, which would be a crime.
No,
Pudgems
must remain Pudgems.
Pudgems must remain Pudgems. Wait, no. Pudgems needs to be lowercase x, capital X, lowercase x, Pudgems.
No.
_ 69.
Do not
X,
spoil
X,
Pudgems.
How dare you? How dare you keep me from giving Pudgems the most awesome name
You've
ever.
Played with Pudgems canon enough. He's just Pudgems.
Pudgems simply is. There is no...
Pudgems is.
Pudgems is. I'll be right back, guys.
I want to say once again, Fanboy, I know you're not quite hearing the music here, but this is a very soothing game. I'm glad...
It seems like that's subjective.
I'm glad this is on Switch, because it's I can really see just booting this up in a high stress waiting for something, I'm hating my life right now type of situation.
It's a good thing it seems like to throw on for 15 minutes to just let yourself be stressed a bit.
Yeah, just get home from work and be like, I'm gonna see how Pudgems is doing.
It reminds me, one thing that I think of, one of the strangest things that I've ever found really relaxing is the PS2 game Steambot Chronicles.
Oh yeah, no, that was a good
And I don't fully know what makes it so relaxing.
It's a very pastoral, universe in my opinion.
Even when things are, because eventually it does get serious, but for the most part it's yeah, sure, go bust. Have fun. Play the harmonica for the people, they love it. Participate in the invention of the electric guitar. That's still one of my favorite side quests in any game. Invent the electric guitar. I think part of it is that, so much of the game, it's not that it has no stakes, but the stakes are treated lightly. I think it's one of my favorite instances where you can work out what your character was before they had amnesia, but it doesn't actually matter.
Right, exactly.
Which game are we talking about?
Side quest. Oh, I'm talking about Steamboat Chronicles on PS.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I just always love that, because, like, it starts out, like, the amnesia is really just a device to make it so that your character doesn't have connections you have to worry about. But, like, you can go and find out what they were doing on that boat that crashed, but it's like, it doesn't matter. It's just up to you. Do you want to?
Damn it, now you got me thinking about Breath of the Wild and Hyrule Warriors again.
What? No.
Sorry. Isn't that game, like, amnesia is treated like as a side effect? But also, it's treated as a way of determining, like, what you were before, like, it all went to hell.
I always appreciate games that have, like, just light drizzles of rain. I grew up in the Pacific Northwest, and it rains a lot there, so drizzles of rain just really relaxing, so...
Yeah, that was cool.
Sunny and Blossom. There's supposed to be a black cat somewhere around here that I'm looking for. It's all black with bright green eyes and was last seen in the center. Center of town is very relative when there's like 7 houses.
I wonder, like, is there expanse going on here? I'm curious, if this map is... I assume this map is pre-generated.
I mean, it's got a map, like a map screen and shit.
I mean, you can generate a map screen, but
yeah,
I mean,
but
I'm not talking about, like, the shape is probably insane.
It looks like it was designed, like, with intent and purpose.
Yeah, there's enough here that seems like it's designed. Also, that giant cat in the log doesn't seem like something that happened by accident.
Yeah, no, I'm assuming at least this town is, like, I don't know if there are eventually cat dungeons or something.
I don't know what a cat dungeon would be, and it doesn't seem like it
world. There's a cat named Chompy running around, but he's not the cat I'm looking for.
Cat.
I think. Oh, I found a.
That's it. That's the one.
This is Patches. He is definitely a cat.
Normal cat.
Actions, I'm dependent on your son to pull the family through.
Listen, anything can be a cat.
And if you try hard enough, it's a danger cat.
Danger cat.
This is the forbidden cat.
That's what we've always known raccoons to be.
Yes. Except when they get in your garbage. Oh wait, there's the cat.
Yeah, no, this is still Chompy. I'm looking for a cat named Char. And unfortunately, Chompy ain't talking.
Well, Chompy needs to talk to us.
Chompy, tell us where Char is.
Chompy, talk, or we'll kill your family.
Don't threaten
no
Chompy.
Also, no one's getting killed in this.
Yeah, you're right. This is a very non-violent game.
Chompy talk, or we'll run through the field of flowers, stomping all of them. Dawn of the second day.
Hold on, I gotta go kiss my wife.
Dawn of the second day, 72 cat food.
That would be horrible. It would actually be kind of hilarious to make a game that, like, seems incredibly pastoral and nice, and just every once in a while you get, like, a warning. Like, something out of Dead Rising where it's like, Survivor Chompy has passed away. And you have
no idea
why this is happening.
Now just remembering that one Harvest Moon that ends with you dying.
Oh, really?
I've missed out on those games, so you're gonna have to tell me why that happens.
A Wonderful Life is an odd one. that kind of has a bit more of like a narrative than most of them progresses. But eventually, your character, I think, just sort of has a heart attack at the end. But like, it's a game. It was a game that was more about like the raising of your family. So.
And so the raising of the family that will then warn you? Is that the idea?
I guess, like, because it's like, you know, if you're going to raise a child, eventually they're going to become an adult, and that means you're going to get old.
Do you actually get old in it, or...?
Yeah, no, you get old.
Interesting.
Yeah, like, you did it, like, based on what you do in that one, like, it determines what your child's career will be. And, like, you kind of get to be old enough to see, like, what choice of career and such, and, like, what they're going to do with their life. And then after a certain point, your character dies, and then you get to the infinite end chapter that implies you're sort of in, like, a pastoral afterlife.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, it was an odd game, even within its own aspects.
Another center of town, or like the entire town.
Yes. I was just forcefully reminded of the existence of Mr. Peanut.
Don't.
Oh, did he, like, they give up on the baby peanut thing again? And now
They grew him into, like, a shitty teenager for a while. I don't know what's happening.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I remember really keeping up on the Mr. Peanut news. It's been kind of a
Look, all you need to know is that what Quentin Reviews said about it is the greatest thing anyone will ever say about that horrible, shitty nut. He said that if Mr. Peanut can die, then we have a duty to kill him.
I am perfectly okay with this. I used to really like Mr. Peanut as a kid. He was one of the creatures that appeared on the boardwalk, and he seemed like one of the least threatening of them. So, that was important. Because, I mean, there are some straight-up, mascot creatures in this area that were just very hastily assembled, and they're not meant to scare children, basically.
Right. No, Mr. Peanut, we have a moral duty to kill Mr. Peanut. You cannot convince me otherwise.
It would be necessary for us to kill him.
Yeah. They brought him back as a baby, but we can't kill baby nuts. We have proved that the peanut is not immortal.
The man shall be mighty.
Yep.
Let's get chill.
I don't know what that means.
Man,
Did I just destroy my headphones?
No,
Okay.
he just cut out.
Okay, because I literally hit my headphones as he cut out, and I thought, uh-oh.
Yeah, no.
Did
you're back.
Did I just destroy another human being through touching my own head?
I would hope not.
Just knocked a man right off the internet.
That's how you get somebody to move on. Unfortunately, don't know if the center of town reverses the whole area, or if this is where the councils are. But I have not found the cat I'm looking for or something. The center of town should theoretically be crossroads over here, but I think we need something at the crossroads. Oh wait, is it possible I already sent the cat to my house? Am I sequence breaking?
Oh man.
Yes, you are sequence breaking. You're gonna break the sequence in half.
100% Calico speedrun seems antithetical. Mood and tone of Calico.
I really want to see the speedruns of this game, where you just blow off befriending all the cats, and just immediately rush to the actual cat.
I totally sent Char in my cafe probably well before I started this quest, so that's for sure.
There's the one of my favorite speedruns in recent memory is the all dogs percent Breath of the Wild speedrun.
Oh yeah.
Where you have to befriend all the dogs, but there's one dog you don't need to befriend because it doesn't lead you to a treasure chest. It's like the treasure chest of the method. So befriending that dog is considered the swag strat.
Dog friends.
Breath of the Wild is so good.
Yeah, I was helping a 12-year-old play that over the weekend, possibly while I was very drunk. And, like...
What are you doing that drunk around 12-year-olds, dude?
We were making Christmas cookies. I realize that isn't much of an answer, but it is the answer.
No, I accept that answer 100%.
Perfectly normal Christmas.
Yeah.
But, yeah, well, no, it wasn't like sloppy falling down drunk, but it was definitely puzzles or harder drunk. But, I mean, just the little inventive things in that game, like, I'm just kind of vaguely in awe of them.
Breath of the Wild is a magnificent game. I'm looking forward to the sequel very much.
Breath of the Wild 2, Breath of the Child.
Breath of the Child. Apparently, there's going to be a big focus on underground exploration in BO2W2, which...
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, like
is that like confirmed? Because to my knowledge, we have 1 minute of footage.
We have 1 minute of footage.
Officially been released.
But that 1 minute of footage all took place underground, and like that would be the most logical way to expand upon the existing map since it's going to be set the same high rules before. So I would say that's the most likely way to do it. That, or they can like just give you like underwater movement, which would be sick as hell.
They'll just take you to the termina of the Breath of the Wild.
I just really, really want Breath of the Wild 2 to be weird and upsetting in the way Majora's Mask was.
That might be asking for a lot.
I'm aware.
I want to be attacked, but I want to accidentally wander into this tragic child trying to like figure out what the hell she's going to do about her dad turning into a mummy right in the middle of the plaza.
That shit was probably the second. I would call that the second darkest moment in Breath of the Wild, in Majora's Mask. But it was definitely one that stuck with me. The first darkest moment is a tie between Crimea getting Romani basically drunk on the last day because she knows he's gonna die.
Yeah, that shit. Well.
Yeah, that shit was fucked. Like she basically is just going, no, I know I'm gonna die, so all I can really do is just keep my little sister as happy and ignorant as possible before we all die.
Yeah, no, that...
I feel like...
Miyaku, the ass... The thing that's always struck me as interesting about Miyaku was that, like,
Mikao?
I'm absolutely pronouncing his name wrong. Vizora dude.
Yeah, Mikao.
Oh.
Mikao. The cow. Basically, like, when you go to, like, the Goron place, you are literally this pseudo-legendary hero. Everybody knows and loves you, and, like, you do
everyone's certain that the guy that you're inhabiting the body of is really just about to fix things.
Yeah, like everybody is certain that he is the hottest shit ever because his entire thing was being, like, basically the king shit badass of the Gerudo. Mikao is just some asshole in a band.
He's just some dipshit who's trying to get his girlfriend's kids back.
I was about to say, that's kind of the thing. Like, is there like is that... I mean, I've always kind of wondered, is this like a straight up like teenage pregnancy arc? Is like that what they're doing there?
It literally is.
I kind of got the sense of it.
It's not like necessarily teenage pregnancy because you get the impression they're probably all in their 20s. But
he doesn't seem like he's ready to be a dad. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, there you go.
He put it to be a dad. But the thing is, you read his diary and like it's all just like notes about him It's all just notes about him, like, practicing with his friends. Nothing about him is made out to seem terribly deep or terribly thoughtful. He's just some dude in a band, like, with like, all that implies. And apparently, he got, like, his bandmate pregnant, presumably by accident, and then he literally dies trying to save his kids. It's, like, the only thing...
He's not a bad dude, he's just kind of a dipshit.
Yeah, he's just kind of like a shallow, unthinking guy who doesn't really think or, like, have, like, anything really deep going on underneath. And then he dies trying to save his kids. It's literally just...
He does at least die trying to do something.
Yeah, it's like he doesn't really... There's nothing about him that, like, is... Wow, the way you slid off that bed. There's nothing about him that is obviously, like, heroic or, like, even, like, protagonist-y. And then he just somehow finds it in himself to dedicate everything he's got to trying to save these children. Out of nowhere. There's nothing that indicates he would do that. He does it anyway. That always struck me as like really, whoa. I didn't call that.
And the thing that always kind of got me, and I may or may not have spoken about this in the article I did on Majora's Mask, but it kind of makes an impact. The spirits that you inhabit, like, there is a happy ending ultimately to Majora's Mask. Spoilers that, everybody in town doesn't die.
Right.
And, like, the Romani Ranch...
Except for the spirits.
Yeah.
Spirits are gone.
Yeah, well, then there you go, true. But, the Romani Ranch, like, the milking incident, like, technically kind of never happens. Like, technically, she never gets her sister that drunk or whatever.
Well,
but
there's
never a need for that to happen.
Yeah.
The world doesn't end, so, like, she didn't need to.
Yeah, right, yeah.
The kid wakes up the next morning, probably feeling a little sick, but, she's fine.
Exactly. But the mask people that you inhabit, like, they died, and there is nothing you can do about that.
Oh yeah, no, it's made even more explicit in the, like, full ending, where, like, you can actually see, like, the Deku Butler sobbing at his son's grave.
I was about to say, yeah, like, and the whole thing is you're cursed to be the Deku kid, and it's like, did the kid die for this, or what was the plan there?
I don't know if it was necessarily that he died for it. I think the implication he was more just a casualty.
Yeah, makes sense.
Like he was just there when Majora like needed a Deku, so that was what happened.
Oh man, you're talking about the thing that happens right at the end.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's that. Like, you get a lot of implications about that when it all comes cascading into the credits.
Yeah, like it's never said explicitly, and then the credits it suddenly vary. You're like, oh.
You just see the butler just sort of crying in front of him.
Yeah.
Ugh, dark.
And you're
Majora's Mask.
Yeah, Majora's Mask did not pull its punches.
It did what it always did.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a couple.
Okay, sure, no problem.
Okay, so
this is why I sort of want Breath of the Wild 2 to at least try for that, like, new mood, really.
I mean,
because...
like, it's kind of weird because I feel like I don't want to blame Hyrule Warriors for this, but I feel like I have general concerns about how Hyrule Warriors became, like, hero worship and making things better. And, like, I'm kind of worried that will happen again.
Kind of worried that'll carry over. Because, the backstory of Breath of the Wild is literally just, we did everything we could and it wasn't enough. And Hyrule Warriors was like, but what if it was enough?
Yes. What if things worked out better because R2-D2 was there?
What if everything was just fine? Or if not fine, at least, like, never damaged to the point where it was impossible to come back from. Muso, fine, we'll put it that way. Because, like, a shit ton of your soldiers died, but they all respawn at your fucking, like, keeps. So what a shit. So is, like, the final goal of this game to free the big cat?
I mean, I got a thing that makes things smaller, and I was wondering if I could use it, but I guess I can't? I'm still just trying to figure out, like, okay, we select the potion, and I've got the potion, and it's not a tool.
It says hold L to use toy, and that thing looks like a toy, so
yeah,
maybe
no, if you use
L.
toy, then it brings out your little cat toy.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, alright, whatever. Maybe just later I'll be able to use it on that. But anyway, I've got this thing that makes cats bigger, so there's definitely only one cat I have in mind for using this on.
Alright, cool.
We're gonna go make a chunky boy extra chunk. Yeah, this game, I feel like if Sailor Moon, the character, was forced to make a video game, this might be what she comes up with on her own, and I am here for it.
That's not. I'm not sure if I agree with that because I actually read the first 2 volumes of the manga. I've been meaning to read the rest, but I'd be busy.
Oh, the manga Sailor Moon is a different human being.
Yeah, no, but based on the game she's always playing, if you said that she had to make a game, she would absolutely make Streets of Rage. It would not even be a question. She would make Streets of Rage, and she would be like, yeah, no, this is the game I wanted to play, so I made Streets of Rage. She's always playing that Sailor V video game. She plays it. There's like one panel in like near the end of Volume 1 where the cat is giving exposition to all the other Sailor Scouts, and there's one panel in the middle of his exposition dump where Sailor Moon is just totally ignoring him because she's playing a fighting game. What are you carrying? It got called out.
Did Pudgems turn invisible?
I think it did.
Yes!
Now you can mount Pudgems? Okay, this is a glitch. This is a glitch.
You think? Holy crap.
Bug report, Pudgems invisible, which means we cannot appreciate how big Pudgems is. We are riding around on the chunkiest boy, and we can't even see it. This is a sort of bug that I'm not happy about because I want to see the chunky boy. Pudgems, why? Zeph feels like this is better than Invisible Jet. I disagree. I feel like we deserve to see Pudgems. Maybe if you save and quit, he'll load him properly.
Okay, fine. I'm kind of... Something about the invisible Pudgems is pretty...
Invisible Pudgems is wonderful, yes.
Okay. We'll be back for Pudgems in a moment.
we need more Pudgems.
I'm sorry,
More
fanboy, had to miss that.
So am I.
Invisible Pudgems.
Today I tweeted that I'm going to hit Mickey Mouse with my car. True fact, very few Disney intellectual properties can survive being hit by cars. The Mandalorian, dead. Donald Duck, more like Donald destroyed by a truck. The Muppets, no, actually they can't survive cars, no problem. It's a weird outlier. Claire Cow, fucking dead. Oh shit, we got 6 people viewing. That means one's Jeannie, one's Jeff, one's me, one's you, Wait, are you watching?
Am I watching? No, I'm not technically mad.
So that means we have... Oh shit. Can we pick up Pudgems? He's a big boy.
Last time I picked up Pudgems, he blinked out of existence. So.
Alright, you're right. We need to mount Pudgems.
We are mounting...
Yes, you're right. Pudgems into the glorious new future.
Okay, long left. Holy shit!
You were riding invisible Pudgems because he was for enter.
Pudgems!
That is a big boy!
Just boy!
I was not ready for the size of this boy.
Look at the size of this lad. Absolute unit. Can you jump that wall? I think you can.
Pudgems need...
Oh, Pudgems! You can!
Pudgems need not jump a wall. Pudgems simply is.
Pudgems destroyed the wall. Wait,
break the wall down!
Was this like a part of the game's was this like the advancement mechanic?
Yes, apparently. Mega Pudgems.
Is this like the screw attack in Metroid? You got big Pudgems and that let you advance. This is a Pudgemsvania now.
I was not ready. I was not prepared.
Talk to this cat, construction cat. Meow, 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 meow.
I need to...
Is this like the game's way of saying that this will be added in the next patch?
Well, no, this is... Now there's a little quest on the right side, so apparently, like, the next goal is to make it past that.
Okay. Because I've played a few early access games, and all of them do that shit.
They have construction cats that don't speak English?
Well, not necessarily construction cats, but they like have a dude in a hard hat saying, "Whoa there, partner! This part of the game is not yet finished."
It's just a 3D version of a GeoCities page.
Yes, exactly. Complete with like rotating GIFs of men in hard hats. Oh, there's a kitty. Wait, there's a bear. Going up abductive polar bear.
Did Pudgems wander off? Oh, Pudgems is walking straight up a mountain. Pudgems. Come with me, Pudgems.
Pudgems follows no law of its own.
Come along, Pudgems. You need a break.
Pudgems does not obey the law because Pudgems does not respect the law. Pudgems also is fully aware that it can get away with breaking the law, but that's not why it breaks the law. It breaks the law because it does not respect a corrupt system. Oh my goodness, what's with her feet? Is she a griffin?
She said she's an owl, actually.
Okay, that's not a griffin, that's an owl.
Apparently we need to get other owls. Pudgems.
Assemble the Owl Club! Assemble! Owl Club, assemble!
Can we get, like, hints on that?
No, you have to just assemble the owls. You have to put the owls together. You get the beak, you have to find the beak.
Okay, Owl Club.
Owl Club.
Put Pudgems down and mount Pudgems. To the general store, Pudgems!
To the store, Pudgems!
Oh yeah, that's a wolf.
I think you can befriend wolves. I think you can befriend all animals.
There's absolutely no way I'm not befriending a wolf. A snow
befriend
dog.
the wolf.
Go to the cafe. Be friends with the crow. Now, Pudgems, we go! We ride, Pudgems!
Pudgems, ride! Watching you ride around on Pudgems, all I can think of is the Metalocalypse song Thunder Horse. Thunder Horse! Good night! Thunder!
I don't care about that.
Horse! It's amazing to me that that music video is still on YouTube and 90% of it is a naked lady. Like literally just Swiss Gar having sex with some girl. And it's on YouTube.
YouTube doesn't care as long as you're like a legitimate company.
It's literally like more not safe for work than the video for I Ejaculate Fire, which is a song titled I Ejaculate Fire.
So I'm wondering if there's ever a reason not to be riding Pudgems.
There is not. I mean, you can not ride Pudgems. I assume like you have to get off
challenge
Pudgems.
run.
I assume you have to. I assume you have to get off Pudgems if you want to like talk to other cats or whatever, or like pick up other animals, because that would just be like cumbersome. You can't like lean over on the side of Pudgems.
You
and
there,
pick something
cat!
up. You there, cat! Help me! You should ride this bigger cat with me.
Tonight we ride. Oh my god, can I stack? Can I like put the thing on my head and then ride Pudgems? And oh my god, we're back to World of Final Fantasy.
Every game is World of Final Fantasy on a long enough timeline.
I told you, we only play games with stacking mechanics.
Actually, now I'm home. I can actually do this. Okay, so there's a bunny that just came running out. Stanford the bunny. Okay, store. Mount. Yes. Yes! I am become Pudgems.
Oh shit, you can! There's nothing stopping you.
This buddy is just like, I'm having a great day.
I'm just chilling out here.
Ears going back in the wind.
All I can think of now is the frickin' Among Us video made by King of Skill. Nothing to do with this. Just like a guy shouting, "You swiped his head right off his body!" Fucking King of Skill, that guy rules.
Owl Club! Owl Club!
Owl Club. Owl Club.
Owl Club. General store. I don't recall seeing a general store. You there, are you an Owl Club?
There is no Owl Club. There is only Owl Crew. The Owl Homies. The Hoomies.
But Owl Club.
Owl Club.
Okay, delivering stuff.
Goggle Bob, I think you have the potential to become the world's next ninja.
Yes, no, that's completely accurate. I mean,
All you need to do is like make sure a video of you goes viral, screaming, "The fuck did you say to me, you little shit?"
Can I please not be ninja in that way?
No, I'm pretty sure. That's all I know about ninja, and that's all I want to know about
Goggle
ninja.
Bob can't. Goggle Bob can't be ninja because he's not so terrified of the fact that he's probably a huge asshole that he doesn't refuse to stream with women.
Oh God,
now.
now.
That was amazing. That was literally amazing.
That raised so many questions about just like how humans interact, left alone that actual relationship.
Yeah, barring that, like even if we are willing to look past that, and we shouldn't, but even if we did, that is a really, really weird way to go about it when you're literally talking about
basically
somebody,
the Mike Pence of streamers.
When you're literally talking about a situation where streaming is your day job. That's like saying that you would not like interact with women at my old job. Like if I refuse to interact with women, well, I get fired like in a day because like half of my coworkers are female.
Also, Zeph, that is the person who presented the.
Yes, he was. Also, he was on The Masked Singer. Nobody
What,
knows
seriously?
why or how. Yes, he was. Okay, pick up the bear. You have to pick up the bear. Pick up Mama Polar. Pick up. Why aren't you pushing Y? Yes. Yes.
The cafe is
You're
full.
gonna- The like weird ragdolling it does, like to indicate that like you can. Wait, the cafe is full?
Yeah, apparently. I mean, I guess I got too many crows.
I think you can get rid of one of those crows so you can get an actual polar bear.
I mean, I can see the appeal.
I'm not saying you need to get rid of one of those crows, but I am saying that like one of those crows is preventing you from having your very own polar bear.
Going up the mountain. So you get 3 speeds, but unfortunately the fastest speed is not like ludicrous speed. Also, this bunny at this point I feel is holding on for dear life. Bunny's like, I thought this might be fun, but now I'm a little concerned. There was a polar bear earlier. Whee! Okay, wasn't too bad. Okay, I need to It's kind of funny how recent video games have trained me to, like, fear fall damage. Like, I swear, like, back in the old days when it was just Mario and the like, I would just throw myself off any rich cliff. Donkey Kong Country games, particularly, it was just like, throw yourself into a pit. There's always going to be a bonus there. Particularly if you see one single banana. Did everybody else run away? Did they get disconnected? Did they get disconnected?
No, I'm still here.
Okay.
I just got distracted by watching YouTube videos of Little Mac Level X gameplay, and I'm like, holy shit, this is so awesome.
Level X?
Like, really good. I'll put a link in the my chat as I do.
Where'd Luna go?
Wait, are these like the members of Owl Gang? I'm calling it Owl Gang now.
I need to deliver something to Luna. I thought she was Luna, but she's not.
Hello?
Apparently.
Hello.
Okay, you guys can hear me now. Okay.
We can hear you. Yes.
Yeah, I was wondering why Gago Bob wasn't responding to me, acknowledging like hearing.
It's because he couldn't. Turns out.
Oh, Luna's on camera. Okay, so I gotta go back down the path.
I'm just a little bit sleepy because I had a very long work day. Ripping out tile.
I was about to say, of demolishing parts of your home.
Yes. Not working the traditional job I get paid for sense. Working the, well, maybe if I do enough of this, my home will eventually be livable again sense. I might actually have to clock out early, gentlemen. I'm sorry, but
I do feel like that's a much more traditional definition of work.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Fair enough. Yeah. No, absolutely.
What time actually is it now?
It is almost 10.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's nothing saying that we have to scream this all night. I mean, it's not like we deliberately have to make progress. I wanted to see how this was, and I have successfully learned that, you know...
No, you guys can keep going for as long as needed. I'm just saying that I might have to tap out early.
Well, I mean, there's definitely no way that, like, this game is being, like, completed or something.
Fair enough.
So it's like... this isn't a World of Final Fantasy where it's like, oh, let's get to the next chapter marker. It's like, I'm basically just running around with a cat and kind of having fun with that.
Fair enough, that's good.
Are you back to further bathroom adventures tomorrow?
Yeah, absolutely. And by that, I mean tearing out tiles in my bathroom, not anything else. There are a lot of ways that could be misinterpreted. But yeah, I'm afraid I'm going to have to check out, gentlemen, because I need to get some sleep so I can get up in the morning and do it all again.
Well, you have a good night and good luck with that.
Will do. Have a great one. Peace.
Thank you for joining us. Wait, fanboy, are you still here? Oh god. I'm so alone. I can't hear you if you're saying anything. I'm just saying that out loud. I'm just talking to myself. Oh god. Somebody else jump in the Discord. This is horrifying.
Hello?
Hello. There you go.
I have no idea what happened.
I was left alone with my thoughts for 5 seconds, and I began begging with the audience.
Yeah, no, I heard that. I didn't stop hearing you.
What's going on your end? Just random pops in and out?
It's just not registering my microphone, it seems like.
Huh.
That might be a server thing, it might not. It's hard to say.
Okay. Well, back to mountain climbing here.
What do you want to be at the top of this mountain?
Theoretically, there's a woman by the name of Luna, was it? Delivering packages? Oh,
I didn't say what you think will be there. I said what do you want.
A bigger, chalkier cat.
Is Pudgems not enough for you?
Pudgems is pretty great, in all honesty. Oh, there's a beaver or chupacabra or whatever.
Pudgems would not abandon you.
No, I mean, that's kind of the thing. I mean, like, I feel like there are other options, but dang, I do not want to, like, get rid of Pudgems.
Pudgems is pure.
Pudgems is strong. So just
Pudgems is real, and Pudgems is my friend.
I mean, obviously he's real. Alright, cliff jumping time. Whee! Pudgems. Pudgems can swim, which I'm sure Pudgems isn't happy about.
Depends on the cat.
True.
I have met cats that enjoy water just fine.
I have not. Until the day he died, my grandfather had a scar on his forehead. And occasionally he would give answers that were like a lot more exciting than the reality, which is that he once in his life tried to bathe 2 cats at once, and they worked together and knocked him into the sink.
Oh man, that's incredible power.
I mean, just you don't mess with those cats. So the answer of should you bathe 2 cats at once, the answer is a resounding no.
I don't feel like I need to ask that question. I already did.
He didn't. This is a very pretty world. I like it. I think the next Grand Theft Auto should be set here. Grand Theft Pudgems.
Don't let them steal Pudgems.
I mean, you know, it's a weird thing, but I feel like I have never cared about a single GTA protagonist because
I mean, that's kind of a point.
Yeah, well, is it though? Because I mean, like,
It depends.
I feel like they were making a big deal about CJ in San Andreas.
I mean, the story kind of undermines that by everything that happens forever.
Which is the thing, yes. Like, it's like, I think they're trying to do something good here, but then it's like, they're having a comment about society and what have you, and it ends poorly because you're, like, dealing with a sociopath.
The one thing that I, like, ironically, I would say the closest they got creating an interesting protagonist for GTA on, like, more than a base level was actually the protagonist of 4?
Now, see, that was the game I played the least, so you're going to have to explain that.
Like, the protagonist of 4, like, has, like, a specific, like, thought, like, motive throughout the game that isn't, like, rise through crime ranks for reasons. But, like, it's basically, like, some sort of, like, Eastern European, like, he's trying to find, like, everyone that was in, like, his unit during, like, some Eastern European war, that one of them, like, sold him out and got a bunch of them killed.
Oh, okay.
And he's gonna try to get revenge on them, that sort of thing. That's not the thing that I think is interesting here. The thing I thought was interesting is that, both because of that and because of the kind of business contacts he can actually make as an immigrant, means that he essentially he never gets more than, like, kind of like an effective hired muscle for any group. Like, all of them hold him at arm's length, and at the end he's kind of left with nothing.
That sounds about right. I mean,
yeah,
it's kind of like, I mean, that's kind of one thing I like about what you just described, and I don't know how it works out practically, but it's one thing. Have you seen Breaking Bad?
No, I know what happens in it.
Okay, well, in so much as you know what happens, I know there were people when the show was going on that, like, the show had been on for, like, 5 years or something like that. And people were talking about, like, oh, this much time probably passed in the show. And the show really made a point of, like, the entire 5 seasons only took place over the course of, like, 3 weeks.
Oh, wow.
It was kind of, well, it wasn't necessarily 3 weeks, but a very short period
But, like,
of
it's a
time.
very abbreviated period of time.
And the whole point of that was that basically if it was, like, in a manner of speaking, a sitcom where he was committing crimes like a 9-to-5 job, like, in that period of time, he literally would be like a millionaire because they were high-paying crimes. But, like, the entire show was based on the fact that if he could do it, like, consistently, it would do really well, but crime doesn't really work like that. Like, basically everything he does is a huge pain in the ass. So naturally, even though it's 5 seasons of real life, it's only taken a short period of time because, like, there's that much effort in basically going to the grocery store type of thing.
But yeah, like, I honestly thought that was the closest they ever got to making a protagonist with, like, an interesting arc, that it's just ruin to ruin.
Yes. Yeah, which is the thing about the other GTA games and comparing it to Breaking Bad and what you just said. Like, in a manner of speaking, like, in a lot of the GTA games, you kind of reach this sort of leveling off of skill and the tasks that are required of you, wherein in a manner of speaking, you could just do crime jobs and just be a billionaire, which kind of defeats the point of being, usually you're essentially just a random, you know, dumbass in a Grand Theft Auto game.
Yeah, so it's an interesting thing. It also is, in retrospect, entirely unsurprising that a lot of people super didn't like that story. Super weren't interested in it, and, like, there's a lot of other reasons to dislike it, because it's still got, like, the GTA writing, which is weak in that area, but I think it was an interesting thing.
Well, Grand Theft Auto 4, musically enough, on Twitter today, I was kind of making a reference to it, but Grand Theft Auto 4, they kind of changed the controls from the 3 trilogy, and particularly how the cars drove. And
they control funky in that game.
Right, and it completely, like it was kind of like, I could force myself through this, or I could just play Saints Row, which is right there. And guess which one I wound up doing.
I could never get into the Saints Row games that are trying to be Grand Theft Auto. I think they're... Because every time it's like... So I played the first one for a bit, and the structure of that is horrible. Like, the mini-games I don't enjoy, and they're the only way to unlock the main game. I don't understand why they're like that. I think they eventually stopped doing that. I think it was like 3 that stopped doing that. I don't know how 2 is structured. Did that cut out again?
No, I was distracted by Owl Club.
That's understandable.
I mean, I think at least one of its members is technically an owl.
At least one owl in the Owl Club.
But yeah, you were saying about Saints Row 2, was it?
Yeah, I was saying that I don't know how that one's structured. It's somehow the one I played the least of.
Saints Row 2 actually was one of the ones I liked quite a bit. Structure.
It seems like the most popular one.
Well, because it did a lot of stuff that didn't return. Like, there were definitely... Like, there was an entire wall that you could go into, and I think you ever had to go into it for, like, 1 or 2 missions. But, like, it was basically an entire Saints Row dungeon. Like, the way it was structured.
Weird.
Yeah, exactly. And there were different clothing options in Saints Row 2 that didn't, I'm
always told they, like, drastically simplified how clothing worked.
You had, like, layer options. Like, you could have, like, an overcoat and a shirt and underwear under that. And, like, I can see why they simplified it, because, like, sometimes you put together an outfit that was just all clipping all the time. But, like, it was good.
This does remind me of one thing that should get streamed at some stage, which is, did you ever see that at one point Volition released the actual, released an ISO of a canceled very early in the development Saints Row PSP game?
No, I missed that.
Yeah, that got officially released. It runs on PPSSPP just fine. And it's a very strange artifact, so that's probably worth looking at some point, maybe even a short stream.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely considering a couple of different things for the next long form stream, and anybody watching is getting a preview or something. One thing that is definitely repeatedly popping into my mind, not only because of it having a sequel soon, but because of the name of one of our particular streamers, is the Switch version of The World Ends With You.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, I honestly haven't played The World Ends With You since DS, and I have the Switch version because there was definitely a universe where I thought I'd have time to play that.
It's nice to dream, isn't it?
Isn't it? But yeah, no, World of Final Fantasy Maxima, a significant reason it was even floated as an option was because I wanted to go back and replay the game with the Maxima content, but by the same token, hey, it's a 50-hour game. And a streaming...
World Ends With You isn't quite that length, but still.
Right, and by the same token, it definitely is a game that kind of feels like, you know, The World Ends With You isn't that long, but by the same token, I remember it in my head as being...
It's a lot of, well, it is a lot to go through.
Yes. That's a good description.
I do think it's an excellent game, though, so I'd be down for that.
Yeah, no, definitely. Well, also I heard there were not great things about the Switch version, which the DS version was, like, so 100% made for the DS.
Yeah, the Switch version is like an update / port of the mobile version, which was like the initial point where they tried to sort of wrangle the fact that they had made a game about built for 2 screens that they couldn't put on anything else, and so they did some things to it to try to make it. You basically, the other character is sort of like a power-up now, which I dislike for. I dislike for thematic reasons, but I mean, what are you gonna do?
I mean, yeah, that's kind of why I'm interested in the sequel, because now theoretically they're building for a screen.
They're making it for a like game console that only has 1 screen, so there's like actual. I would assume that they will take that into account. I do like always appreciate how much it's obvious that. Like, Nomura was always angling for a sequel to World Ends With You. Like, always just trying to get that to happen, and that's why you see it pop up in things like Kingdom Hearts, where it's like, hey, here it is, sure.
Well, this is not great. The game is, like, totally crapped out. I'm pressing
Oh,
every
man, I was seeing it, like... Yeah, it looked like it was starting to chug real bad.
It's got problems.
Maybe this is a sign from Machine God to stop.
I literally can't even pause.
Well, that was Calico.
Yep, thanks for watching. I really hope I didn't also just lose progress or something.
It looked neat, though.
Anything I can press? Okay. Yeah, well, I think we're going to call it a night for right now.
That's a reasonable choice to make.
Yes, because Calico is stuck and our good chunky friend is like unable to move. I like that she's just
we will miss you, Pudgems.
Like blinking. Like just say hello. Move. Maybe I can now. Okay. Alright.
Fulfill the dream.
Well, for now, good night. I hope everyone has enjoyed watching Calico.
I have. It was fun.
Try and pick something else up next week and see what happens. What was it Beat said?
Proteus.
Proteus, yes. So we're going to do Proteus next week. And Beat will actually have the controller for once. Assuming his, bathroom hasn't overtaken his life.
And I mean, one day we'll have to fulfill the name of Dog Street and do the bouncer.
Oh, yes. Well, the bouncer is obviously coming. But...
It's just a question of when.
Yes, exactly. Maybe we can... do something special for the bouncer, like, hook up my PS2. But anyway. All right. Have a good night.
See ya.